Okay, after this, I've decided I'm just gonna stick to the US releases because I cannot keep up with this! Seriously, what the F, Canada? I mean, I like Pony and all, but too much of a good thing! So, now that that's out of the way, what did I think of Forever Philly? Once again, I enjoyed the episode. I do like the more laid-back, slice-of-life approach this season seems to be taking. It's just a nice refresher from all the big world-building, world-ending threats we've had to deal with lately. A good callback to Season 1 when the biggest issue was getting to the Grand Galloping Gala. Speaking of callbacks, this episode is once again full of them. First and foremost being the return of Sassy Saddles, finally! Yay! Yeah, I know, I'm probably the only fan of hers, but I like seeing her back. It's a great little bit of continuity, which continued with the CMC's Wall of Accomplishments. Seriously, that thing is gonna break Silverquill's continuity meme when he finally gets to the episode. In 2020. But, yeah, I would really like to see a screenshot of that and try to match up all those pictures were. I saw Gabby, saw Babs Seeds, I saw Applejack, Rarity, and Rainbow Dash from Cart Before the Ponies, and a picture of Big Mac and Cherry Lee. So I guess the CMC are still shipping them, just like most of the fandom. Oh, and Zifferwell is also continuity nod as she appeared in Philly Vanilli. She was the filly whose Cusinera the Ponytones were performing for. And her dog was a puppy back then, so just wow! But really one of the best callbacks to Season 1 and 2 for me was how the Rarity Sweetie Belle dynamic kinda shifted. Because in the earlier seasons, it was Sweetie Belle who really wanted to spend time with Rarity, and Rarity who was too busy / annoyed with her sister to spend time with her. But now that Rarity sees those days are slipping away from her, she's the one butting in on Sweetie Belle's business and annoying Sweetie Belle. Also, let's mention how Sweetie Belle went from kinda the dumb one to apparently the leader of the CMC. At least as far as their business side of the stuff goes. Guess she learned some from watching Rarity after all. Though I'm guessing her impeccable scheduling skills comes from all that Twilight time she had. Still, it's nice to see her growing, learning, and coming into her own. I just wish the animators would change the CMC models just slightly, though. Because anytime Sweetie Belle's with the crowd of other kids, really you couldn't tell a difference between her and them other than the fact she had her cutie mark. So, if they're really trying to part the whole she's too old for this anymore, then they should have aged her up slightly. It'd just be nice to see a physical growth along with the mental growth they're all experiencing. But that is just a minor nitpick of mine. But in the end, this was a really nice episode about growing up, letting go, and realizing no pony can stay young forever. And of course, not playing with the same things you did as a foal. I mean, I certainly don't do that. Don't you judge me.